Even the other day, I had another idiot call me, and I traced him down to a fax number and an actual location. So if you want to call the number, please do. I encourage it. You just have at it. So when I trace to an inch of where you sit, don't get pissed off. And when I call you back, don't get mad. So call it. Have at it. Do your thing. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter to me. Here's the cool thing, too. The private investigator that had called that telephone number and thought she was going to be a smartass and called from a restricted telephone number, her picture and her voice of her breaking the law is sitting up on YouTube. Isn't that neat? It sure is neat. Yeah. So call it. I encourage it. Please do. Well, it spells what it spells is it spells you're an idiot. Let me get this straight. You're going to call a guy that's been in telecommunications for almost 20 years that installs phone systems and fiber optic equipment for the FBI, Raytheon. Do you know who Raytheon is? You might want to look into that one. Okay? And you think you can't be traced? You better put down that crack cocaine pipe, because I'm going to trace every fucking time. Every last one of you bastards. Call it. I don't give a fuck. Don't matter to me. But instead of putting the shit up on YouTube, I'm just going to collect all the data, and when I snap, all this information is going to go on a website that you can't flag down. So call it. Have at it. It was Ace of Spades. Everybody, a lot of people think that the 911 recording was fake. Excuse me, it was not fake. That call was placed from Ace of Spades Private Investigations located out of Boulder, Colorado. That was a real call, and I recorded half of it. If you think it's fake, put down the crack pipe. That's your opinion. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We have her photo. I know everything about that woman. If she ever contacts me again, I'll go to Boulder and I'll go file charges on her. And I'm not bullshitting. If I get any kind of paperwork from a person that likes sweaters, I will file criminal charges against him. I'm not playing, man. I do not give a fuck about these people at all. Period. So if you guys are ballsy enough to call that number, go ahead. Have at it. Because I'll trace it. Hey, Dave, long time no see. You got people like Forrest that have no life, that live in their mommy's basement. But that's not what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about today is a daisy cutter. A daisy cutter has been playing both sides for a very long time. And, you know, he likes to give out information about Katie and about, you know, crotch vomit and all kinds of stuff. He sure does. He's been very, very naughty. I have screen captures of private emails that he has sent to me. Sure do. Uh-huh. Yep. I should share them with the class. It would be a lot of fun. I have private emails where he's saying that he knows for a fact about this and he knows for a fact about that, and it's quite phenomenal. It really is. You see, what he did was, the mistake he made, and these are emails that he sent me, like, let's see, let me go pull them up real quick. He sent these emails to me in January. Yeah, sure did. And he sent me one in July under some stupid-ass email account. We're not talking about through YouTube. We're talking away from YouTube. He's a real dumbass. Because what he did was, he sent me an email to toysparty.org. Oh, that was very stupid. Daisy Cutter, you're really stupid, dude. Now, you know what? I keep trying to learn you guys about this. When you call that number, I'm going to trace you down to an inch of where you sit. You got that? Age, name, address, everything about you. Sure will. Keep calling it. Keep calling. Have at it. But I have set up a surprise for all of you over the past 30 days that you're just going to love it. You sure will. Yep. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll let you call the number and find out. So listen, I'm giving you permission right now to call that number. The 303-725 number, the one that Forrest put up on YouTube. I'm saying to you right now, call it. Please do. Do it. Do it. Don't wait. Do it right now. I'm giving you permission. Here's the cool part. You can call it from Skype. You can call it from a landline. You can call it from a VoIP system. You can call it from a fiber phone. You can call it from a satellite phone. You can call it from a blocked number. You can call it from a restricted number. You can call it from law enforcement. I don't give a fuck where you call it from. I'm going to trace your number. I've already proven that I can. 3 times in a row. Isn't that awesome? Yeah. You know the one that I got the other day, the guy thought he was really going to be slick? He gave me a bullshit name, and within 35 minutes, I traced it back to a facsimile. You see, fax line is called what is called a dedicated circuit. A fax number is a dedicated circuit. Look it up if you think if I'm full of shit. A dedicated circuit means that it's going to be at an actual location. Sure is. And I found 3 other phone numbers this idiot tried to call me with just the other day. Sure did. Oh, it's awesome. Here's the funny thing. When I looked at the fax number and I got it up on the queue, I'm thinking, how much you want to bet that if I call that fax number, because I know how the shit is running on a technological level these days, it's not going to be a fax number at all. Somebody's going to answer that phone. I called the fucking number. Guess what? He answered the phone. I said, "Hi, sweetie. How you doing?" He goes, "How did you get this number?" I said, "Wouldn't you like to know?" I said, "Dude, I got your name. I know everything about you. I even got your fucking address. Isn't that neat? Don't call my name. Don't call my number again, because if you do, you're going to find yourself on fucking internet. You want to bet? Fuck off. Don't call this number again." Click. So who's next? Bring it on. Bring it on. Record the call. Now let's get back to Daisy Cutter. Daisy Cutter sends me an email. One of the emails he sends me is in January, and another one was in July. And like I told you, he sent it to my Toys Party email address, monty@toysparty.org. You want to email me? I'm telling you right now, email me right now at monty@toysparty.org. I'm encouraging you to do it. Because I'll tell you what, within 24 to 48 hours, I will have your fucking exact location with 1 inch of where you sit. You want to bet? Email it! That's where you made a mistake there, Daisy Cutter. You see, Daisy Cutter, you know, he likes to give this illusion that he's in Tennessee. Daisy Cutter is not in Tennessee. Daisy Cutter is in North motherfucking Carolina. You got that, boy? And you know you are. Isn't that neat? I bet you're really mad right now, aren't you? But I told you that for months, dude. You were in North Carolina. I got your name. I got your address. Isn't that neat? Email me again. I tell you what, Daisy Cutter, he ain't that sharp. He ain't that bright. He just ain't. He ain't. No. You know, as much as I'd like to share that address with you, I really would. And his name? I'm not gonna. Monty doesn't drop dots. Not yet. Oh no. And Boohoo, the Boohoo effect, it's gonna be epic, baby. This might make internet history. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's in North Carolina. You believe that? What a fucking dummy. Poor Daisy Cutter. Poor Marjorie. And now he's playing both sides. How many people seen that video? How many people seen that video of fucking Daisy Cutter narking out and fucking saying that Katie moved in with Phil? Dude, I already knew that. You can't escape the Area 51 out of Arizona. No, I mean out of Area 51. Where's it located? I don't even know where it's located. You can't escape the Area 51. The technology we have, baby. We're like fucking around with aliens and all kinds of fucked up shit. So, Marjorie thought, Daisy Cutter thought he was going to be slick and send me an email. Which one did, here, let me look at the one you used. Email address you used. A Yahoo account. Oh, you thought you were safe with a Yahoo account? You're fucking stupid, dude. Send me another email. I dare you. This is awesome, dude. This fucking troll tards step right in these traps all the time. It's funny. See, this is what it is. Like, for example, a Daisy Cutter, he gets itsy bit to say certain things to me because he doesn't have the balls enough to say them to my face. Or he'll get like Street Jacket Psycho to attack me and shit because he doesn't have the balls enough to do it himself. And that's why I call him Marjorie, because the Daisy Cutter is my bitch, and he's always been my bitch. Sure has. Isn't that neat? It is neat. Now here's a little lesson I'll give to you. Forrest thinks I'm Dale, but you see, he got that information from that stupid Washington Wobble Winch. And by the way, Crotch Vomit is located in Washington State, specifically Kennewick. Isn't that neat? It's awesome. I know. And they'll be like, oh, but you said that she's Dana out of Phil Haven. We've always known that she's not Dana out of Phil Haven. You understand me, boy? Yeah. Do you understand me there, buddy? We've known that forever. I'm admitting it to you right now. Of course she's not in Pennsylvania, you dummy. That was just a way to poke fun at frickin' both of them at the same time. That was a way to be able to poke fun at Dana, the troll. She is a troll from Facebook. Did Phil Haven call my phone number? Yes, they fucking did at 6:13 in the morning on November 14th. Isn't that neat how I have it all memorized? Yeah. It's real deal. She really did. I don't know about she. It was a man that fucking, his man's voice is that answered the, or excuse me, when I answered the phone, he goes, oh, I got the wrong number, and hung up. And what did it come through? A restricted number, yeah. Within a couple of hours, I traced it back to who? Phil Haven. So, it was just a way to poke at Dana, the Facebook troll, at Phil Haven, because Obscure, a.k.a. Crotch Vomit, who's being reported as a social worker that works at Phil Haven,